Alright, so I guess we can just start this like that. So I guess 3, 2, 1.
What
go.
the hell?
So hello everyone, this is Max Payne. I'm Agason, and this is actually the first time this game is going to be ran at any marathon of any sorts. But yeah, what you saw there, basically, I'm going to try to explain the glitches and stuff.
No,
Basically, what you saw there was a super jump that was basically switching from one-handed to two-handed weapons and jumping in the middle of the animation as you jump. And that makes for great skips throughout the run. So you're gonna see glitches like that throughout the run a lot, actually. Let's see if I can get this first glitch. Oh, I actually got it.
My Beretta is under my coat, but the train doors behind me, and I was in for the ride.
Other glitches like save glitching will also be seen a lot. This first level, we actually have the first save glitch of the run, which you saw there. Basically, what I was doing, and what I'm doing actually now, is I'm moving Max as a cutscene is playing. So it actually lets me trigger this cutscene as this initial cutscene is playing, so I don't actually have to run towards this door from that position. So yeah, let's hope for a good run. You know what I'm saying? Like a good good time. You know, hopefully a world record. Let's go for a world record. You know. But yeah, this first part is pretty standard, you know, I call it like textbook, you know, just, yeah. This is pretty standard killing. A lot of the enemies in this first level they're predictable, you know. I'm quick saving from time to time. I usually don't do this in this level, but I'm doing it here for safety net. So yeah, right here you're gonna get to see it again. Save glitching, this guy's going to trigger a cutscene by opening this door right here. I spam quick save before the cutscene starts, so that gives me control of Max before the cutscene, and I can actually move Max around in the cutscene. And that actually went pretty well there. Yeah. No swearing, yeah. I'll try my best, man. You know. I think I can manage that, you know. Yeah, you're gonna see what you're gonna see now is the same glitch again, save glitching, you know, spam quick save for the as I trigger the cutscene. I might just mess it up there. And that gives me control of Max, right? But this time I'm actually gonna run towards the train, and that will kind of run Max over and kill him in the cutscene. So this is gonna give me some interesting things. Basically, if you see my health right now, it's maxed out, and enemies don't shoot at me. This is the Dead Man Walking glitch right here. Basically, if enemies think you're dead because you technically died in a cutscene, but the game doesn't think it is too fair that you died in the cutscene. So it gives you, it basically makes you, like, they basically think you're dead. The enemies just think you're dead. And this will last up until about Chapter 5 of Part 1. Chapter 5, which is certainly pretty great part of the game, which is kind of skip by just like running past the enemies and stuff like that. You will see this glitch being activated again for the next two parts of this game, Part 2 and Part 3. The game will actually reset no deadman, like deadman walking in certain parts of the game, because
The bank robbers had left their
in
tools
some
on the
levels
table.
the
Judging
game
by the
actually
detonators, the crooks had bought
resets
enough explosives to
the
send
amount
Lady
of
Liberty into orbit.
health we have, and that value of health that we're gonna have is of course gonna be lower than what we have now. So we're actually gonna lose the deadman walking glitch, and enemies are actually gonna think we're alive again. There are different setups for these next deadman walking glitches, or yeah. But yeah, over the course of part 1, or over the course of these first few levels, I actually want to collect, stockpile, whatever. I want to collect Beretta ammo, because that's going to help for, getting enemies out of the way. Because what actually happens when you have deadman walking is that enemies think you're dead, but when they think you're dead, or when you are dead, enemies usually group around Max's dead body. So since they think you're dead, they will get in your way. They will like stare at you, and you have to get them out of the way to, well, of course, go faster, but also take their ammo, also. So
Nothing I could do. He was dead.
yeah,
I could tell by the empty.
I think this is going pretty well so far. So we're already on world record pace. No, I'm just joking. But let's see if I can show off the super jumps that we have for this chapter. They're pretty interesting. Well, not these ones, but this is the important one. Let's see if I can get it. That'd be so insane. Oh wow. Okay, that super jump actually skips a significant amount. The end of the level is actually a plane that goes along the. Yeah, it's just kind of a little plane, and if you manage to super jump into it, you can actually, you'll just shoot through it and trigger it pretty early. So I think we super jumped into the trigger with a shotgun, so we get to do this. That was a little trick I don't really want to get too much into. I actually kind of messed it up, but whatever. We're still going fast, Alright, so these levels are gonna be pretty standard, I guess, because we're just gonna get enemies out of our way every time. Yeah. Shooting this door right here makes the enemies open it early. Yeah, I can explain little things like that. This level is pretty much just knowing your way, because it's like a maze at this point. It's like
junkies
fucking
could go
hotel.
Off
oh, I'm sorry.
I had to be careful.
It's just a hotel, Shoot the water tank so I can drop into it later, or early.
The hooker had left her diary on the table.
And 8 minutes into it. That's pretty good. That beats most of my no reset runs, at least. But yeah, this level right here might be the most fun level of part 1, Deadman Walking. This level has some pretty interesting super jumps. Also a skip right here. If you shoot these guys, you'll keep this door open, and you will go through it. This door is supposed to be shut in your face, but you can just go through it. Here's the super jump. Oh, I got it. That's actually a really nice super jump to get. And you'll notice these early levels have these kind of objectives in a way. Because Roscoe Street, you have to grab the transit worker to open the door. Here you have to grab the bar key to open this door as well. So yeah. Hopefully I can get the super jump. Let's see. Oh god. This is kind of a hard one. Okay, there we go. Oh! Okay. Sometimes you can land there, and he will actually die from the damage, but that's pretty okay. So this chapter right here has a pretty long intro cutscene that cannot be skipped, or whatever. So it gives me time to talk about certain stuff, you know. So basically, after this level, the Deadman Walking will end, and the way it will end is that I will use painkillers to actually remove the Deadman Walking state and heal Max. And this will remove the Deadman Walking effect for the next level. Not actually this level, but the next level. So yeah, after this level, things are gonna get pretty hard, pretty difficult, you know. The 3 levels that come after this level, I call them like the cursed levels, because I swear to God, man, they're like the hardest levels in the game.
The headlines were
like if you can get past these levels without a problem, like, you're good for running this game. Honestly, they're probably the levels that make me reset the most. I'm serious right now.
The whole building was rigged with explosives.
Yeah, we have a pretty good amount of Beretta ammo at this point, so I think we'll be fine for this one. Also, I'm gonna kill pretty specific people that have engram ammo or Uzi ammo. Okay, I got all the, well, for now, all the Uzis for engrams. This engram ammo will come in handy for later levels in which I will have to clear out a lot of enemies pretty quickly. So yeah, man, good luck for these next levels, because they're pretty harsh sometimes, you know. Pretty rash, whatever. So we're gonna quick save into this level, and this is gonna give me control of Max during this intro cutscene, and I can actually drop down here without taking damage, and I got that super jump. You can actually get the super jump before the level even starts, which is kind of like an optimization. It saves a significant amount of time. It's pretty nice to get, but I'm gonna do a little save strat I usually don't do here. Please, okay. Alright, so I have to clear out these first enemies, and here comes the tricky, oh god, the tricky part of the level. I'll jump up here, hopefully get the super jump, okay. Now I actually have to tackle 2 more super jumps, so I almost made it. There's one. Oh wow, that was really clean. And hopefully Max is nice and out of the way for me. Okay, let's retry that. So yeah, basically what happens there is that I super jump to pretty much the top of the level, and
to catch him, I'd have to follow his lead.
You know, the level gets really messed up. There's like a whole sequence break going on, and I have to hit certain triggers for the level to like keep going, stuff like that. I don't know. It's pretty weird. It's all pretty weird.
When the train he was riding slowed down.
So this level, I actually quick save or save glitch into the intro cutscene, and here there is this whole sequence going on. So basically, the game will respawn Max in this rooftop, and if I manage to actually jump off the rooftop as the cutscene is playing, I can land down here without taking fall damage, because I'm in a cutscene and Max doesn't take fall damage during cutscenes. Alright, so I'm kind of just spamming forward and W, or yeah, spamming forward and spacebar, and I'm down here. I was just up there. So yeah, let's hope I get this first super jump right here. Alright, I got it. And this right here, there's actually an invisible box right here. Oh, I didn't get it. Whatever. And this is the hard part of the level. It might take me a little bit of tries, but you know. There we got that guy. Go get that guy. Please. Oh my god, Max. Max likes to do that sometimes. Alright. So we have actually really good Beretta or engram ammo. And now hopefully I don't die here. Oh my god. That's real close. I think we'll be fine. We could be fine here. Alright, so roll out of the way for this guy. Here I'll quick save into this cutscene. I'll throw 2 grenades. 1 and 2. This will kill this boss's henchman. You can't see, and I can't see what I'm doing right now, or what I was doing there, because the camera was too focused on this guy. For some reason he was pretty important. But we made it here. We got past the 2 of the cursed levels. So this level has some of the hardest super jumps in the game, some of the most notorious super jumps of the game. And oh god, okay, almost got me there. Son of a gun. Okay. Some of those notorious super jumps. So if you notice that I hit my keyboard pretty hard. It's actually based on how hard you hit your keyboard that you actually like your jump height. And I actually got those 3 super jumps pretty clean, so that's good. Probably faster than PB. I don't know why I messed up so bad in my PB in this part, but I'll be quick saving from time to time here. Let's see. This part looks pretty sketchy, but it's all confidence, you know. And hopefully I can get past this guy without him blocking my way. He did exactly that. Okay. And here is a little skip I discovered while doing a run. This was literally improvised. You can just drop down there, drop down here. Oh god! Instead of rolling the long way around. Okay, this is not looking good. Oh no. Okay. We'll be fine, we'll be fine. Yeah, that's honestly one of the worst things that can happen to you in this level, but we made it, we're fine, we're fine. Okay. Okay. This is also another level I can quick save into, and control Max.
This was the rotten
first
core of the Big
cutscene.
Apple. Dino lurks somewhere ahead, like a spider at the center of his web, waiting. The vapors in the air start.
Alright. Alright, I picked up everything. So basically, this is where the boss fight is going to take place. What's interesting about this boss fight is that if you manage to super jump where all the henchmen spawn, you can just spawn kill them with quick engram shots. Let's hope I get the super jump. It's taking me a little bit. Oh man. Okay, we're good, I think. So as you saw there, I kill all the henchmen with quick shots, and let's hope this goes well. Let's hope I have enough ammo to do this. So this guy right here, roll, kill the second guy, reload, and that was good. Okay. I actually have to remember not to actually press other buttons other than quick save and quick load buttons. Let's. Alright. So we quick save into the start level in here. And this is a nightmare sequences. So basically, in nightmares, the fastest form of movement is running straight forward or strafing. But in nightmare sequences, for some reason, rolling is faster. Yeah, by the way, Origamic, I see you. I see you there, bro.
The pictures of good old times.
Yeah, Origamic, he actually found a lot of setups for this game. Shouts out to Origamic. I'm surprised I didn't get lost in the maze there. Oh god. I'm gonna fall. Okay. But yeah, shouts out to my boy Origamic. We made some insane discoveries about this game. 1, 2, 3, 4 rolls, quick save, and then another roll here. Failed it. Okay. Another roll here, a well-placed roll. Hopefully. Why am I failing this? Okay, there we go. So a well-placed roll there can skip, can play 2 cutscenes at once. I don't know why it failed it so much, but we basically triggered both cutscenes at once, and we're all happy. Now, yeah, the level ends pretty early.
Nothing like that ever happened.
So hopefully this next setup will go well. So I'm gonna do a little setup here. This is gonna be a setup for activating Dead Man Walking for part 2. And this is a pretty elaborate setup, in my opinion.
Sticky with my own blood. Without a gun, I'd be no match for Frank.
This setup right here was found by Joe, but the guy you see there, Origamic, he actually found that you can actually activate Dead Man Walking with this right here, with the cutscene right here that's we're about to get into. So basically, I'm gonna get here. Oh, okay. Hopefully I can get out of here. Okay, that was clean. Okay, we can see the elevator here. So basically, I'm gonna kill these first enemies with my grenade. We're gonna need 1 of these grenades to actually activate the Dead Man Walking glitch here, and this is gonna last for the entirety of part 2. As I said, it's a pretty elaborate setup.
Things were fast.
I don't even know how something like this was found, but you're about to see it. So basically, all you know, Max's right foot has to be there. Aim right there. Oh god, that should be good. Come on, tell me it's good. Okay, hold on. There's really no margin of error for this one, but yeah. We got it, second try. That's insane. That's so insane. But now we're gonna throw a grenade here, and this will kill the enemies before the boss fight even starts. And this guy goes down easy peasy. He is actually like the hardest boss of this game, but this new route was found, and now he's just a very quick headshots. So now we have Dead Man Walking. Second try. That was so insane.
No Minotaur lurked in this labyrinth, but somewhere out there on the clanking deck of his cargo freighter.
Yeah, we basically skipped through this whole this whole level of having to go around the whole level like doing things. I don't know. It's pretty hard to explain, honestly. But there used to be so many things you had to do in this level that now you don't even have to like worry about, like enemies shooting at you and stuff like that. Also, these Dead Man Walking levels, since I can't quick save because the game thinks I'm dead, as you see there, if I die, I have to start all the way from the beginning. So let's pray that I don't die in any of these levels. It's actually not such a big deal. It actually really depends, but you know, let's not die to like dumb stuff. You know, let's hope for good luck. What have I done to this game? You broke this game. You broke this game. It was first Joe Drinks Beer. Shouts out to Joe Drinks Beer. He actually did a lot of tutorials for this game. That's how I learned this game. That's how most people learn this game, pretty much. For Fugitive, at least. He actually did some tutorials if you want to look them up on YouTube. They're kind of lengthy, but the first one that's about like movement and stuff like that, it's actually a pretty interesting one. Also, shouts out to Origamic for that setup, for pretty much killing that guy through the door with the baseball bat. Also here I'm going to try to land on this without too much acceleration because Max could die from that fall. But yeah. What was I saying? Yeah, Joe Drinks Beer, he actually did a lot of tutorials for this game, and he has a lot of guides out there, pretty detailed guides, you know. It's actually it feels like a really good work when runners actually mention and say things that, you know, as a runner you never even think about, you know, for people to learn. So yeah, those are some pretty good guides if you want to learn this game pretty quickly. I learned this game over the course of 3 months. I got my first PB and it was, I believe, 3rd place on the leaderboards. So let's see. Well, there hasn't been much going on. We basically start this boss fight and we kill the boss just like that. And for some reason we have 1 Beretta. That's not good. Okay, there we go. Alright, so this next level right here is actually pretty risky because you have, well, it's basically a fiery restaurant.
Long shot. Angelo Punchinello actually showing up.
And you have a lot of like things like blowing up and stuff. A lot of the fire in this level is actually just a graphic effect. Like you don't really have to worry about most of it. But it's still nice to be safe. There's actually a really risky strat in this level you can do, but I'm not gonna go for it. You know what? I'm just gonna go for it. YOLO. Okay, I got it. All right, so basically you can skip like going the whole way around. And it actually saves you like 4 seconds. It's not such a big deal, but I always used to go for it in runs. So
Punchinello was burning to get me.
Yeah.
He was trying to
it's not that big a deal if I fail it. Also, right here,
the way out of this,
I'm gonna tap W because if you fall in there, that was actually a glitch fall. If you fall in there with too much acceleration, you will die. Because, like, of course, if you take pretty slight damage, Max will die. And I didn't even get super jumps here, but whatever. And that fall, for some reason, always damages you. It's kind of dumb. Yeah, first try.
Upstairs, the trio tango down the manor halls to the silent rhythm of their murderous hearts.
The jump through the fire, as Origamic
lips.
said, and it's pretty risky strat, but
Pilot Providence, aka
works out surprisingly well. At least the setup that he found.
A frozen lump in my hand, piercing the skin, gnawing me to the bone.
So yeah, this level, I actually had like some cool strats for this level until this new route came in. Let's see. There's a little bit of a setup here.
It didn't take me long to run into
Snipe this guy in the head. I got him. Okay. And that cool little effect happens on that door. It's pretty weird. Alright, let's see. I have to open this door to actually trigger this mini boss right here. There are a few mini bosses, but that super jump that I just did skips all of that. and we kill all those enemies that we need to kill. We can actually just like memorize like what enemies need to be killed for the level to progress. And yeah, this level you can do a little save glitch. It's actually a pretty complex save glitch because you have to like keep reloading and quick saving into it. And yeah.
Max?
Also, for the people who were watching, oh god, who were watching this on my stream, I'm actually not reading the chat from my stream, but from the I'm reading the chat from the marathon stream. So if you want to talk to me or say anything, you should probably say it in the marathon stream, which is in the title. So yeah, I think this run has been really good. Actually, I haven't been looking at the time too much. Honestly, I'm more focused on showing off everything. You know, making the run, I guess, a little bit fun. You know, but yeah, run's going very well. I actually found something about this game today, and it is that if you trigger bullet time as you run and not near sequences, you actually run faster. I don't know why that happens, but it does happen. Of course, rolling is still faster, but if you have to run for any reason, you just do that. And hopefully I can make this roll okay. And you can actually soft lock if you roll too late there, but you still like make it to this cutscene right here. So I'm gonna try to get something here that's pretty funny. If I can get this, dude, if I can get this, I won't even care about any time losses that I have in this run. Alright, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes! Alright. Okay, that's just it's just a funny thing to show off, but you know, sometimes you can get an even better version of that, which is like Max jumps like into the end of the bed and like keeps staring at his wife. It's like, it's funny. But alright, so this is a save glitch into this cutscene right here.
In the belly of the plant,
I'm gonna stand right in front of the door, and at this point I actually don't have control of what I'm doing. I actually don't have control. I still have control of Max, but I can't see what I'm doing. So if I open this door, I will actually give my enemies like a head position. So, oh god. And this part is actually kind of hectic, so I'll need to focus a little bit. So, if you don't mind if I'm a little bit quiet here. Alright, so it's actually a little. This level is like super random if enemies ever get shots on you, because yeah, as I said, enemies can get a lot of shots on you. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, whatever. I'm coming into this room with a lot of damage. Hopefully I survive. Okay, I survived, but this guy's still. Oh god. This guy's still a threat. Okay, there we go. We're fine, guys, we're fine. This guy right here is surprisingly pretty hard, but if you keep aiming there, he'll not be a threat. Here's a little grenade strat that I found one day. It's pretty interesting. Toss a grenade there, and it will hopefully kill both, but if not, it will, oh god, it will damage both of the guys in the suits. Yeah, that chapter went pretty well, honestly. I mean, it can go a lot worse because you actually have to like focus in there. Let's make sure I picked up the grenade there. Okay, yeah, I did. And if you actually don't strafe here, you can get shot by those guys. It's like a lot more common to get shot by those guys if you don't straight there. For some reason, I don't know. Alright. So, right here, what I'll do is I will grab an M79, which is a grenade launcher, and I will use that in the next level to kill myself, or kill Max, if you will. But right before a cutscene, so that will activate Dead Man Walking for part 3. Oh god, hopefully I can get this jump right here. Jesus. Okay. That's fine. The most important thing about this jump is that you don't take damage, because these guys can actually get a lot of damage
The monitor showed you the way.
on Max.
Processing
And we do a little save glitch there to fall into that cutscene to actually kill these guys early.
Past rows of ovens in the core of the plant.
We place ourselves here. Oh, I was actually healed. I'm doing really well on painkillers and health right now. It's surprising. And so kill both of those guys, get the ammo, we'll move on. And this is actually a little bit harder than it seems, because when you save glitch into a cutscene, you actually have, like, the game gets rid of your aimer for some reason. So aiming at things like, well, enemies is a little bit harder. Also aiming at these lasers that I have to blow up before I move on is a little bit harder. Oh god, I got hit. So yeah, pretty good time. 34 in this level. It's pretty standard. Here's a grenade I was looking for. Alright. So this is the level in which I will activate Dead Man Walking. This is actually going to be a little bit later on, like towards the end, before the last cutscene in this level. I will do that. But yeah, if you want to look at any of my speedruns or speedruns from other people, you can actually, because like looking at other people's speedruns, you can actually learn stuff, because you can actually do some different strats that you might see as like useful and stuff like that. You can do so in the leaderboards. It's actually Max Payne, speedrun.com/Max_Payne_1. That's a leaderboards right there. I currently have world records for all categories, but you can always look at something else, something other than world record. Kinda wait there to open this door. Alright, I'm gonna try to kill these guys with those explosives. This guy didn't die. Okay. So I'm gonna do another save glitch here. And I'm gonna try to move Max as oh god.
The chemist had been using the workstation when he died.
The cutscene plays. So I open this door right here, and hopefully
on the screen.
I'm moving Max. Okay, that was pretty good.
Neighbor of the beast.
I got Max like a little bit further ahead as the cutscene played. So yeah, this is actually a pretty boring chapter. There's not much you can do in this chapter other than watch interesting cutscenes, escort this guy right here to a like, I don't know, somewhere, and he's gonna like let you in. Man, what's the name of that? It's like something chamber airlock. But yeah, I believe pushing that guy in there, pushing the guy is a little bit faster. Honestly, it doesn't really matter if I take damage here, because I'm gonna have Deadman walking, hopefully, in the next level. So yeah. You can also shoot this guy, but I'm gonna let him live for now. He deserves to live. Also, you can do a little risky strat, which is going through there, but I'll just go through here. It's like the intended way, and also that one is pretty risky. Also, okay, let's see if I can get, okay, so basically if you jump into that laser, it makes all the other lasers blow up, so you don't have to worry about them.
The dagger-heeled woman had come and gone a long time ago.
Alright, so here, what I'm going to do, this has some pretty interesting timing. Alright, so you shoot this one, quickly start heading towards the elevator here. Alright, so at this point, it's all about the audio cues, because I'm gonna have to see like when the operator says 12, I think. 18, okay. And let me focus here. Okay. I just got a second try, I can't believe. Okay, so you have to wait until the like operator says 12 and like a second or a little bit more than a second passes. That's when the last cutscene will happen. And right before that, you have you want to kill Max or shoot at the ground with the grenade launcher, and that will activate Deadman Walking for this level right here. So that's pretty great. I just got a second try. I can't believe it. Okay, so you have to wait until. I'm actually hearing myself. I don't know why.
Yes, sorry, that was my fault.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you if I was able to interrupt you for a moment.
Yeah. If you got donations, like stuff like that.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, go on.
I have one donation from Origamic, €20, and he is saying in the comment, "Easy world record."
Easy.
Thank you very much for that generous donation. I'm gonna head off for tonight. Smurfy is gonna take over hosting, so everybody, thank you so much for being here, for sticking around and hanging around here. Yeah, keep those donations coming. They're going to a great cause. Make sure to check out the runners, and I'm gonna say peace out and see you guys tomorrow morning again.
Okay. Good night, bro.
Good night.
Alright, so yeah. Origamic, bro. You're a bro. You're a bro. Alright, let's see if I can get this. Did I? Oh my god! Alright, that is a pretty complicated super jump. Also, a really risky one, because if you don't get it first try, then you're prone to take damage by that van. But as long as you stay away from the fire rate, or from the firing, whatever, from the van, then it won't damage you. Also, Origamic, this is not really world record pace at this point. I'm not too focused on that right now, but we'll try. We'll always aim for you know a comeback. You know. All right, so here I'll have to get this guy with grenades. I will bother using every single grenade that I have, and hopefully get him. Okay, I got him. And I get to this payphone before it even rings.
The payphone.
Pretty smart move. So this chapter is surprisingly probably one of the hardest chapters in which, like Deadman Walking chapters, because you can easily die if you don't get the super jump in this chapter. Which, man, dude, if I get this, if I get this, holy. Okay. Alright, let's try. Let's see. I don't care if I. Oh my god! Okay, I got it. It's a kind of an elaborate setup, but like if it takes you time to actually get it, It just doesn't matter. Like, I don't know. It's super hard to get. It's super hard to get sometimes. Please don't kill me. What up? Anyone join the channel? Or the voice chat, whatever. Great, that was really clean. Safe landing? In this chapter, you mean? Yeah. Yeah, what he's talking about in the chat, if you guys see the chat,
nothing to lose.
is basically there is a little skip you can do. Oh my god, please get this jump. Okay. There's a little skip you can do in this chapter, which was done by a runner like 4 years ago, 5 years ago. Let's see if I can. This is one of the hardest super jumps in the game, in my opinion. Oof. Okay, I got it. Yeah, a little strat that you can do that was used by a really old runner. This strat right here. Oh, let's see if I can get the jump. Alright. And rolling here. Okay, that was pretty good. And Organic kind of like found a way to do it pretty easily, or explain it pretty easily. He really looked into that. So, sup, Smurfy? Hope you're enjoying the run. If you watched, yeah, you'll have to deal with me for a little bit. So, from now on, the Deadman Walking glitch is going to be over. Alright, so here, let's see if I get this. Oh god. Come on. Can I get this? No way! Okay, this is something that is super optimal that I didn't even get in my world record. Or my PB. This is still not world record pace, so don't get excited. But it's like the most optimal thing you can do in the start of that level. Okay, so basically you have to super jump up there because that will skip a lot of rooms in this level. Actually, a whole bunch in this level. Can we move here? Okay. Yeah, I know, Organic. We're kind of delayed, but yeah, I see your reaction there. That's actually so optimal. I don't even know how I got that. And you can knock off like 3 super jumps in a row there. I usually knock off like 1 or 2, but the 3, man, that's really hard. That's really hard to get. Okay, this is not looking too good. Okay. Alright, that was good. And here, I'll just super jump here, and skip a little bit of a sequence where like a window breaks and you can make it to this elevator. Alright. So right now I'm actually praying for the next level to not have the same problem I was having in my no reset runs, in which I would lose a lot of time with. Or that I would lose a lot of time with, I don't know. It's kind of like a soft lock in a way. Let's see if I can make it here. Okay. Hey. Here's a random cutscene that's gonna play out. I don't know why it does. But yeah, you can see the city.
The night seemed to stretch on to
I'll let Max talk.
A hint of desperation had crept into the snowstorm, as if it was trying to get it all out before the end.
Alright. Oh god. Alright, hopefully I can get this right here. Okay. That skips a trigger for enemies. Oh god, why did I shoot?
Horn's personal computer was on.
And this level, this is the last chapter of the game. I really hope this will go well. Oh god. I'm messing up a little bit, but okay, whatever. It's fine. It's fine.
Max Payne.
I'm gonna do a little safe strat here. I'm just gonna save, you know. Okay, come on.
This is futile. A waste.
Oh god.
This
Come on. Okay.
futile. A waste of time. The deaths of your wife.
Am I gonna make it?
were
Okay.
necessary.
Alright, so that was kind of a safe strat. That may have been a little bit slow, but
Nothing you do will make it any better.
yeah, that was actually pretty decent. Now I have to make some super jumps here. Alright, I'm sorry I didn't commentate too much about that. I was really focused on getting that skip. A lot went on there. Basically, I had to get a little save glitch there and super jump like above the door. It's super complex, and kill the enemy, so I trigger another cutscene, and then 2 cutscenes will trigger. I have to quick save or save glitch into both of those cutscenes and control max so I can get here. You saw me run there in that little thing, and hopefully I can time both of these grenades pretty well. Okay, that's good. So shoot this wire, shoot the other one, and that's time right there. 48:37. That's 1 second faster than my previous no reset run. That's a very good time right there. That is less than 1 minute slower than world record. World record is 47:39 by me, of course. Hopefully my internet wasn't too bad throughout the run. I know it's bad, but yeah, that was a pretty good run. So let's see. I tested this movement. This cutscene is triggered by the fact that the enemies at the elevator are following me the whole time and touch mine. Oh yeah.
You cannot survive this. Stop fighting.
So
Your fate.
I'll use this moment to give some shoutouts. So basically, shouts out to Origamic here in chat. He's been, interacting a little bit. He found a lot of stuff for this game. He basically dug into a lot of things that old runners would do. The old runner, pretty much. There was one runner. A lot of strats. Also, he found a setup for part 3, Dead Man Walking,
The final
which
gunshot
helps
was an
for a lot of
explanation
skips.
to everything that had led to this point. I released my
And
finger
yeah,
from
he
the
shared
trigger.
a lot of that in the Discord, the Max Payne Discord. Also, if you're interested in Max Payne speedrunning, not only Max Payne 1, but Max Payne 2 and Max Payne 3, you can join the Discord. It is, yeah, just pretty much the Max Payne Discord. If you go to speedrun.com, and if you go to the forum, you can actually find a link to the Discord. If you're interested, Also, shouts out to, well, I've already given some shout outs, but shouts out to Jojen Spear. He actually did a lot of tutorials.
All this because your wife
I love this extended ending. Yeah, I'm just kind of doing some shout outs. He did a lot of tutorials, a lot of things for Max Payne. You should check out his runs if you want to learn. He explains a lot. He's a better commentator than me, But shouts out to the page on Speedrun, on Speed Demos Archive. It has a lot of the knowledge for this game is there, and the whole game is pretty much explained in the page. But yeah, also shouts out to Zotan2. If you noticed, I forgot to say this, but if you noticed, I have a load remover going on here, or I had the load remover throughout the whole run, which basically the timer paused every time there was a load screen, and that's really helpful to accurately time speedruns of this game, because there are different load times between systems, so that's actually pretty helpful.
That made 2 of us.
Also, the estimate that I put for the speedrun is RTA 1 hour, and this should be like 51 minutes RTA, so yeah. There's not much to say. I think we can move on to the next game. And yeah, this was Max Payne. It was a great time. It was a great 4837. Yeah, I see you, bro. Thanks, Origamic. Thanks for everyone. Thanks everyone for watching the run. I'm pretty hopeful someone beats my record and stuff like that. So yeah.
Alright. Thank you very much for the run, Augustine.
Yeah. Okay.
Coming up next, we have